See, you're going to have this problem. If you get out here in the public, especially the way today's society is, they're so toxic. They're so fucking toxic. And they're so about me, 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 me. Make it about me. They're a victim, or they should have been considered over someone else. Yeah, I'm not going to convince everybody. I'm aware of that. You know, some of you probably turned this shit off by now. I don't care. I don't give a fuck if all of you unfollow me. I don't care if you ever watch my videos. I don't care. I don't care. Because none of this stuff is going to affect how I live. That's already been established before I even did mentorships. Period. So when you open yourself up, I mean, there's some people out there that are very, very stronger. I guess this, no, I'll say it like this. There are folks out there that are more psychologically stable to endure things that would be, in other words, if you had the position I'm in right now, and others would say the shit that they said about me, about you, it'd be easy for most of you to say, well, I'm not going to give it any energy. I can't do that. And when you guys try to mother me and say, oh, ICT, don't, that pisses me off. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that to me. Because I know you mean well, but the only thing I see is someone trying to tell me what the fuck to do. And I don't like that. I don't like it. So when you come to this Twitter or you come to my YouTube channel, it's a one-way street. Now, that street might end with a losing position for me. And I don't want any of you to suffer that. So understand that I'm not trying to get you into trades, because invariably, if I keep doing this, I'm going to have a losing trade. And then unfortunately, that's going to be the one where the guy sits around, he watches me do all this stuff, calling all kinds of different moves and points where the market's going to go. And then finally, he has the cojones to get in on one setup. And he's thinking, well, I got this funded account and I got to get this much money to be able to pass it. And I only got 3 days left. Fuck it, I'm going all in. And that's the day I get a losing trade. Now, forget the 50 fucking times before I was right. But this one episode, this one instance, okay, this moment where they plunged and did something and took initiative, but they over leveraged and they did things that they shouldn't have done, they lose. Who's getting the fault for that? Them? Fuck no. I am. I'm the one. I'm the asshole. When I had no idea they were even pushing the button. Nobody's going to take the ownership of that. They're always going to heap it on me. I'm aware of that. But when you take the focus away from the things I'm pointing to, if I'm saying, look at this market here, look at this time frame, this is the framework, this is the thing that you need to be watching right now. Think about it, folks. These are questions all of you have asked for years. ICT doesn't do anything. He doesn't use his tools in front of you. I'm putting you in front of the chart. I'm putting you in a position where you can see it. Before it unfolds, watch, study it. Because if you haven't been keyed up on that chart this morning, you would have looked at it in hindsight and said, oh, well, you know, I can see it now. But I'm showing it to you before it happens. Now, that second fair value gap, I took a screenshot of me actually going in where it shows the little order confirming that 10 short were placed. You'll see that tonight in the review. That's it. The only trade. I didn't do any kind of pyramiding or anything like that. I did partials along the way, where the chart says. That's what I did. Now, was it a lot? No. Was it a setup that was bread and butter? Yeah. It required a second fair value gap. That's what I waited for. Now, I could have went in and went short a minute or two after I sent that tweet. I could have done that, but I waited. What was I waiting for? Exactly what I teach you. But you're not going to learn this, folks, if you're trying to give me something else to look at when I'm taking your attention to what I'm worrying about. What am I looking at? What's my concern in the marketplace? Where am I expecting price to go? What market? What time frame? That's framework. That is what I'm trying to get you to understand. Like, I would love to have had this been given to me coming up. I would have loved it. I would have learned so much, because I'm taking you to a chart where that framework is going to provide a setup. Was the setup right then and there? No. But you have to study it and watch it with these levels in mind, that logic below the marketplace. And when you have that, it feels better when you're watching price. You don't even have to put a demo trade on. Just watching it, you'll feel encouraged because it starts delivering closer and closer to those levels. And it creates a little smaller imbalance and comes back and rebalances that and then comes and goes once more time lower and keeps digging in, digging in, digging in. And then when the market opens up at 9:30, it starts bang. It runs right to the levels we're looking for. Isn't that not what I talk about in that 2022 free mentorship on my YouTube channel? That's exactly what I'm teaching you. How many times do you got to see this stuff to have any faith in it? Apparently, nobody is going to be able to do enough for some of you. And that's not my audience. There are people that I absolutely mute. I might not block you, but I mute people sometimes when I have an inclination that they're probably really not trying hard. They're just there to wait for the setup, wait for me pointing to the obvious type thing. You're going to get fucking frustrated with that because I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to lay a cookie in your hand so that way you get comfortable with me giving you the trade setup. No, I'm doing far more than will be reasonable for someone to still be able to learn. You're learning to trust this because I'm taking you into a small little section of price action. Okay, small little section of price where the logic that I'm teaching you should materialize. I'm not looking at any chart patterns before this little area in that chart that I tweeted. That little 5-minute framework, that's what I was focusing on. That little piece, nothing before it didn't have any impact on what I was trying to show you. Nothing. What you had in that chart was all you needed. When I used to do, what do you see on Twitter, last time I was on Twitter, I would take everybody to a specific fractal in price. I'd say, what do you see? And so many times, people would come in here, it's not enough information in the chart. Bullshit. You haven't studied enough. That's what that is. That's what you're showing me. You don't know what I'm teaching. You haven't been learning. You haven't been studying, because if you have, you know enough to know what this chart's likely to do next. So when I see people that have sincere, genuine questions about the things I'm posting, I'm either going to reply to them, don't expect it to, but I'll reply to them on their tweet, or I'll bring it up in the review or a video in passing. I'm not going to say, this person asked me. I'm just going to have it in my notes. Talk about this, talk about this, talk about this. So there's a lot of folks out there that are not equipped to do this, folks. And you might be one of them. You may be struggling with not being able to do it. You can't bring yourself to study. You can't bring yourself to back test. You can't go back and look. And what is back testing? Just going back and looking at old moves and breaking them down, how I teach you. See, you hear all these people talk about how hindsight, that's bullshit. ICT is just hindsight. Well, first of all, everybody that ever learned anything learns from hindsight. When you go to get surgery, the guys that were cutting on you, or the ladies cutting on you, you know how they learned? Old shit, old case studies. And they cut on dead bodies too, cadavers. So are you going to say that wasn't enough education for them? Now, maybe you're not the one that wants to raise a hand for their first live surgery, but you're never going to know that. But everybody learns from hindsight. And what I'm doing is I'm doing you the greatest service a mentor could ever do. Number one, I'm not taking any money from you. How about that? How about the fact that I could be making millions of dollars doing this shit, and I still got to get grief from these fucking assholes? Listen, I'm never going to win with them. I know, but don't mother me when I'm reaching out to them and responding and slapping them around, because I got to get it off my chest. Because if I don't get it off my chest, it's going to manifest itself some way, shape, or form in my home. And I don't want that. So I discharge it publicly. Twitter is my therapy session. I get all my ego aspects out there. That's what I do. I manage myself there. When I didn't have Twitter, what was I doing? I was talking to my kids, my oldest boys. telling them this is what it is and talking to them the way I talk to you here. No, I'm not the Christian guy that refrains from bad words. I can't control myself sometimes, folks, and I've already been open about that. And please don't send me emails and scriptures about, oh, well, if you had the Holy Spirit, you wouldn't do this and do that. Listen, I am a man. I sin. Okay? I sin. Until I die and leave this body, I'm a sinner. And I repent for it every single time. So please don't send me that stuff either. I know. Every time I do one of these things, I go in with the intention of not going off rails, but I do, which is the reason why I don't want to do live streams, because I'm going to go off the rails and my ego will really shine there because I'll be doing all kinds of stupid shit. So I have to keep myself on a leash. And this isn't the best type of leash, but it is really me. This is the real me. This is how I am. That means sometimes in the same conversation, you'll get Dr. Jekyll, and other times you'll get Mr. Hyde. And I wrestle with it. And when people make snide remarks or they make bullshit up about me, I go after that. I go after that type of stuff because all of it's bullshit. It's all fake. And I can prove this stuff. And I've already said this before. If they ever wanted to do an investigation with me, come on, bring me your fucking computer, let me pick up my charts, and I'll do this shit right in front of you. And I'm proving it in front of all you now. I'm calling it, I'm doing it, I'm executing, there it is. How much more do you need to see? You want me to help you run your account up. That's the problem. That's your perspective. That's your view. That's not reality. The reality is you need to understand that there's things that you're going to have to learn to trust because you put your ass in front of the chart. You did that. You stayed there. You watched price deliver. You watched how price meandered around and moved a little bit away from where you thought it was going to go to next to the next two candles, but still delivers what you thought was going to happen or where I'm pointing to. That's a struggle that you have to go through. Everybody does. And when I first started learning how to trade, it was very, very difficult for me to sit still and let these candlesticks paint. Like it was, well, I didn't use candlesticks when I first started doing it, open, high, low, close bars, but it was very hard to submit to that. I know it needs to likely go to a specific price level for me to get out or move my stop if I was using one back then. But to submit to, all the times it sits still, moves back a couple points, and then goes in your favor, and then quickly comes back against you, but not against you in your position, but the new equity high in that trade, it eats away a little bit, and you think yourself, oh, it's reversing. That's stuff that you have to sit in front of the chart and endure. Like you have to do that, folks. I can't make that easy for you. And if I sit down and point at every single candle, every single time it fluctuates, you know what you're going to take away from that experience? ICT walked me through that. I didn't see it for myself. Where you have to see it, feel the internal wrestling match. Okay, this feels like it's reversing, but I'm going to stick with the idea that it's going to go to this level. And then when it does, you know how that feels? Some of you don't know what that feels like. Some of you get on there and you lie. And you say, oh, I had the same trade, but you're not showing me that you took the same trade. So those comments, I really don't appreciate them. I don't like them because if I was a follower, okay, say I was subscribed to ICT as a separate person, I'm not me, I'm somebody else. And I'm following ICT on Twitter. And I see a lot of folks come back and say, oh, I had the same trade as you. But they didn't post anything. They don't have an entry in their chart with the stop loss. You know what I'm going to think? This person's full of shit, or this is ICT making up accounts because he can't possibly have 19, 20, 50 different accounts where he's doing all these account entries and showing examples. That's what I would think. So in some respects, the trolls have a valid point in certain points, but you can't say I don't know how to trade, and you can't say the concepts don't work, and you can't say that I don't have profitable students because all those boxes have been checked very, very, very clearly in front of everyone.